GroupChat podcast, y'all, hosted by Too Funny for Free. I am Jamila.
I'm Gerald.
I'm Thomas.
And I'm Savannah.
Welcome back, y'all. So, let's get straight into it. We talking about scaring the hoes. That's our ick of the week. When people be scaring the hoes, like, what do y'all feel about that?
What I want to know is, I think we all know what God's version of that is, because women are very vocal.
Okay, well, what y'all think?
No. I want to know what's the women version of scaring the hoes. Like, when are y'all in settings where your friend is just scaring the fucking hoes? Because I don't think we see that side as much.
And define what scaring the hoes means.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like scaring the hoes is doing something that just makes it an uncomfortable situation, like a cringe moment. Like, okay, girl or guy, relax. Ooh, for girls, honestly, like no shade, no tea, but I feel like girls don't scare the hoes that much because niggas are easy. But
fair.
Did I lie? But and I will say, like, personally, like my friends, I've never been in a situation where my friends have made me feel like, what the fuck? But I think maybe not necessarily scaring the hoes, but like when bitches just start acting brand new in front of niggas, I feel like that would be like our equivalent. Start being a little extra loud and vocal about our issues or just a little random.
So they scaring the homies.
Damn, bitch, what? No, we got Tia Shay. What's going on? Like, we got a problem? It's time you start thinking like that. Like, okay, bitch, then why did you say that? So maybe that's it, because I feel like it still does make it uncomfortable, and the dudes pick up on it. They be like,
Oh, I do.
I can understand that. Savannah, what you think?
I would have to agree. Like, don't do too much when niggas come around. Like, keep it cool.
Yeah.
Like, keep that same energy.
Yeah. Act like you seen a nigga before.
Yeah. I saw some shit on TikTok that was funny. One girl was like, I was with his friend, right? And as soon as we get around niggas, she become a sports analyst and start.
Oh, that's hard.
I was rolling, bro.
Because, girl.
Right.
Please.
I don't know what the fuck going on in these
As
sports.
a man, you know what scares me, and I'm gonna like get kind of quiet and like clam up, is when she start acting like airheads. Like, you was just cool. As soon as you get around your other girlfriends, now you want to be freaking dodo. Stop being a bird in real life.
Right.
I can't stand that. I'm running away, and it's just cringy.
Give
to
an
be
example.
around an airhead.
Give an example.
You put me on the spot.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. It's just the mannerisms. It's just the conversations.
Like playing dumb and shit like that.
Dumb. You're not being smart right now.
Yeah.
Be your age.
Be your age.
We're old enough to have a conversation. You don't have to be foolish and goofy.
I feel like the biggest example of scaring the hoes is when one of two things happen. I feel like niggas get a little too political in unpolitical settings. They hotelness start coming out and making the women uncomfortable. And I'm like, we were just taking shut up and pass the fucking tequila, nigga.
And let me say this. I clock it every time, I fear.
I know Jamila Bell gonna clock it.
Yeah.
Because the same way that women can be pick-me's, them niggas can be too. And it do not work. I'll be like, nigga, why all of a sudden you trying to talk about Erykah Badu? Shut up. You thought that was gonna work?
The extra artsy nigga?
You know, now all of a sudden, nigga, don't. Hello, you know what I'm saying?
Extra
Like,
artsy nigga.
Exactly. All of a sudden trying to make it seem like you so, you know what I'm saying? Boy, I see right through that bullshit.
Damn.
You had a
Hello?
She's stepping on
Your
toes.
girlfriend name was Bethany in high school.
Hello?
Yeah. Facts.
Like, now all of a sudden, I just love Basquiat. Shut up.
You know it all.
Like, stop trying, like, the impressing, like, that whole thing, I clock it I can tell when people are trying to, like, impress you. Right. Even, like, if a dude talking about something, oh, yeah, I mean, I love Beyonce, too. What's your favorite song? 1+1. Oh, boo-hoo. Boo fucking who.
Because he like 1+1?
It's not, here's the thing. Not to be a stan, but there's so many different Beyonce songs, right? And men have like their select 3 that they say, right? It's like the same ones that they say over and over again, and they feel like that makes it seem like they're actually a fan. Boy, I invented the game. I know how to impress a nigga. Huh? You gotta do a little deep cut if you really wanna, you know what I'm saying? Do a little deep cut if you really wanna impress a nigga. Don't do the, you know what I'm saying?
Base level.
Love on top.
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Catch it.
Be smarter.
Like, don't. You gonna tell me Love on Top is your favorite Beyonce song? Oh, you didn't do your homework. Try a little bit harder.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hold on, Jamila. You hit it on a really key point. I ain't gonna let that just slip. You said you wrote the book. So how do you attract the hoes?
well, now
For
see, I
lack of better
didn't. Now
term.
I didn't say I was just queen attraction.
Hey.
Hello. I'm just saying, if I'm gonna play that game and try to, act like I know a little something about something, I know how to play the game and act like I know a little something, something. It's easy to say your favorite player is LeBron James. Kobe.
No. That's the
easy.
version of 1+1.
That's
when,
easy.
When a woman says she watches sports,
And
her
the thing
favorite
is, exactly.
the,
And when you say something that obvious, I can't debate you right now. I have to agree because obviously it's fucking LeBron.
Right.
But you say some shit like Kawhi Leonard, I don't know. Niggas get quiet.
Like,
what you know about Kawhi?
Hey, now
what nigga told you about that?
you know what I'm saying?
That's where it flips.
That's
Don't
where
know
it
too
you
much
know
about.
what I mean?
Don't know too much.
Well, how you know NBA young boy? Who put you on?
You know,
So they gotta be a little bit of a dodo.
Exactly. You gotta play. You gotta play it cool though. You gotta play it cool.
Yeah.
You gotta play it cool.
That's why I believe in gender, roles. There. You need to be a woman. You shouldn't know that much about man sports.
But what if she played? I played basketball in the 8th grade.
But that's more genuine.
Right.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
I was a baller.
You have a connection there.
Shot caller.
Yeah, like I don't think you ain't never played sports, but you know all about this particular sports team and who do what.
Okay,
Yeah, no.
but flip it. For me, as a man, you know what I'm saying? I may know about, using the best and finest moisturizers and getting the cleanest of trims.
I know a bitch put you on is what I'm clocking.
I understand that and I respect that. So maybe it does blend. You know what I'm saying? Because you understand those things too.
Yeah.
That don't mean that you're gonna be scaring. You really should be happy that I know about these moisturizers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You should
Yeah.
be.
I seen a post on Twitter. It was like, a nigga got a bitch when he start posting acai bowls on it. Cause that's just so like you was never eating that. You never even ate fruit before.
Things that women put men on. We would have never been on.
Yeah.
Had we not been with a woman.
I feel like I don't know. I just feel like personally, women, we're so much easier with it. Like we really like we're slick. And I feel like we clock y'all every single time. We clock y'all tea every time. Like, boy, I know a bitch when I see one.
So you can tell this young brother is in a relationship.
Or dealing.
Or just came out of one.
Hello.
Sometimes you just, transitioning out. Or you already transitioned out, but you still get acai bowl, You still, might use a little moisturizer. You
Appreciate
What's wrong with
might
using a good
shampoo?
What's wrong with using the good soaps?
Ain't nothing wrong with it, but
What's
just
wrong
know
with
we
now
know.
using conditioner? Because you ain't never know about conditioner before, right?
You got brushes for different things. You got different, you know what I'm saying? That's
just
what
been
you're
put
supposed
on.
to be.
Right?
You've been
Been
put
put
on. What's
on.
wrong with having a little experience?
Ain't nothing wrong with having a little experience. I'm
Okay,
just
but
letting
we
you
can
know
say
we
the
know.
same. We can get put
Hello.
on, too.
Exactly.
Well, with what?
I prefer, honestly, and I was gonna ask y'all this: do y'all prefer the person that you're dealing with to have a little bit of, past? That's all respect.
Not
and
too much.
learnings,
What you mean?
right?
Never too much. Because I feel like
Experience
is cool, but I still want to be able to like put you on with some shit too. I want you to be able to put me on with some shit too. Like, imagine if I was just full nigga. Like, goddamn, bitch, leave a little for me.
Yeah.
I understand.
Full nigga is insane.
I want to deal with somebody that is mature and they know, you know what I'm saying, how to do all the dibbling dabblings and know what I like. Know how to cook something.
I like somebody with some
know how to
experience.
scrub something.
Yeah.
Know how to make a little something. Shake. Do something. Have some experience. You have to have some experience. There's nothing wrong with having experience.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing wrong with that.
I ain't gonna lie. It's impressive for me when a girl put me on to something. Like, when somebody put me on to something, because I feel like it don't happen often. To be honest. Or at least put me on to something that I really like impressed by. Like, you might put me on this rat-a-tat-tat bullshit ass rap that you listen to. I told you I don't like this shit.
Yeah.
But when somebody really put me on to something new, or like some new music or some new, experiences or art type shit, I'm like, damn, that was cool.
I'm happy about that too, bro.
Yeah.
I love
so
that.
on the counter, if somebody puts you on with something that you feel like is like not you or whatever, it's just like that didn't eat. Is that a turn off?
Depends on what it is.
Yeah,
because it depends on what it is. Like if you a woman that I'm dating and you listen to Chief Keef a lot, that's a red fucking flag for me.
That nigga don't even make that much music no more.
Right. If you
I'm
listen to
screaming.
like, you listen to Chicago, what they call it?
Drill.
Rap. If you a drill rap like Fiend, that's a red flag for
Fiend
me.
is insane.
I'm like, no,
What if she just like it?
No, it's a red flag. It's something deeper. Because like
What that
I'm real big
mean?
on like when it comes to music, I feel like certain music carry energy. And if you're dwelling in that energy all day, I don't want none of that coming over here.
What if it's something different, like food or like the fits she put on? What if she throwing fits, going crazy?
I would be in heaven because I throw on fits and shit.
Yeah.
I mix match and shit like that. And usually when I'm dating a woman, like eventually she see that I like fashion and stuff. She'll be getting dressed. Be like, what you think about this? I'll be like, oh, I think it'd be nice if you add this right there. And she'll just
so you want to collaborate?
You know, I like a little collaborator, but I
Mm.
want a girl that'd be like, oh, you know, it'd be nice if you did X, Y, Z, or if you X, Y, Z. That'd be dope. Like somebody put me on.
Put me on.
Yeah, I like being put on too.
Yeah.
But don't go too crazy.
Not too crazy.
Not too much.
Don't be doing a little too much.
Oh, okay.
Just
I don't
take
get
it
put on
easy.
often. I ain't gonna cap to you
Really?
at all. I'd be like, oh, okay.
Damn.
That sucks.
That nigga thought that was some,
Like,
smooth.
don't ever. I've had guys try to put me on with music, and it's just like,
Is your mind open to learning?
I'm very open. Like when it comes to music, I really do love music, and I like to find new stuff.
Yeah.
However, maybe not the Dirk.
I understand.
Yeah.
I don't like
The
that
Dirk.
nigga. Really like
No
that either.
shade. Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Dirk.
Beautiful
No shade at all.
kids.
Black art. We like black art.
But it's just like you, and I think it speaks a little bit deeper because it's like, did you think I was gonna like that?
Maybe he did.
You don't put no woman on no rap. What type of nigga is that?
Right.
She don't want to listen to that.
I mean,
shit.
type of rap.
I was gonna say because I like rap. I
too.
like rap. I do like rap.
Don't put no woman on
Dirk?
rap, bro. Don't put no woman on
Maybe not.
rap, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do that shit.
It's a little too like gangstery. Like, oh, wait a minute. I don't
Shoot 'em
get
up,
it.
Bang, bang. We don't want.
I don't
wanna hear that
relate.
shit, bro. She don't want to hear that.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely like a lot of guys have tried to do that whole listen. I'm like, now I'm offended because
He might
like,
as well jump in his artsy bag.
yeah, like you
Focus
are
on
better
the
off
ground.
pretending to be an art nigga.
Yeah.
Hello,
Take it to the high, bro.
not the cheat
Yeah.
code.
Yeah.
Hey,
Take
not
it to
too
the
much.
high, bro.
We don't want to give out too much.
Oh, shout out to the
Then
high.
somebody throw it on
Shout out to the
TikTok
high.
and it'd be 1,000 people in that Monday through Sunday.
It's gonna be.
I was gonna say
It's
been
already on
packed out.
TikTok by all the artsy niggas.
High Frequency Friday.
Yeah.
I need to go
I need to
again.
tap
It's coming
back in.
back.
Oh,
February
it's
Shout out to
2nd.
Atlanta and
I
all the
still
arts.
need to go.
For sure.
Yeah,
We
Atlanta
need to
got a
go.
lot of creative art space.
Yeah.
So I think it's time for us to lead on into the meat and potatoes,
Mm.
if you will.
Catch
So
it.
I feel like we are in an era now where everybody wants their voice heard. Everybody has a mic. Everybody has,
Including us.
including us. So that brings up a good point of like, shit, hell, do we need a fucking mic? I think we do. But what do y'all think about everybody now just picking up the mic or picking up the camera?
We need our platform as Black people. I think we have to be in more spaces. You have to be able to see us and hear us more often.
Right.
You don't have to be the biggest entrepreneur. You don't have to be the doctor. You don't have to be the accountant. You don't have to be any of those things. You can just be a nigga that cuts grass.
Right.
We need to hear your voice as well.
Mhm.
We need to hear everybody. And I think that this gives us that opportunity. You can get the equipment. You can sound good. You can get your phone. Your shit's cost over $1,000 anyway. Use
Right.
y'all
That's the
equipment and
camera.
get your
Shit.
voice out there. We
Yeah.
have to do it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I kind of disagree. Just a little, slightly, just a little. Only because, well, what I would say is the right people, people, because
But
it
they
is.
feel like they're the right people.
I
It is,
know.
but let her finish her point, though.
I know it's so subjective, and I
is.
fear my subject is
is
that some of y'all ain't the right spokesperson for shit. I'll be like, oh, shut the hell up. Who gave you? Like, I don't want to hear your opinion. Like, their opinions suck, and I know that's like, subjective, and that's everybody has their own opinion. But it's like I hate a lot of people's opinions about things. I really do. I'd be like, oh, you shouldn't have said that. That was dumb, and, or that was stupid. Like I'm quick to call somebody dumb. I don't know. I think it's more so about like, what is your intent behind doing this? Like, for example, with the podcast. I feel like a lot of people's intent for doing podcasts is to go viral.
Right.
And so because their intent is to just go viral, they say the most outlandish shit that they can possibly think of just to create anger and just vitriol. They probably don't even be believing half the shit that they be saying.
I can believe that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and that's
for
what's
sure.
annoying to me, because it's like we could be talking about real shit. You can have opinions on anything and it still be a cool conversation and it be genuine. And then, it sparks arguments, things like that naturally, organically, versus you going out your way to say some bullshit that you don't even believe in just so you can go viral for what? I think that that's lame. And it creates this like illusion of division so often. It's like, it's just like, oh, here we go again. I be on Twitter. I see the video. I see the bold letters. I'm like, oh God, here we go. It's gonna be a long week. It's gonna be a long week.
Yeah, I think too, more so on time back to what Gerald said in the beginning. Us as Black people having those platforms, I think it's been to our benefit, because for a long time, a lot of those big media outlets were not controlled by us. We didn't have a seat at the table there.
Yeah.
So now I love seeing Cam Newton now have his platform. You got Shannon Sharp now having his platform.
Yeah.
You got the Cam Newton Charleston White interview. Amazing. One of my favorite interviews that I've seen on a podcast platform. You got the Cat Williams with Shannon Sharp, and you're seeing that these Black athletes who didn't have a seat at the table on the media outlets or the seat that they wanted or deserved, now they're like, forget it. I can do this on my own, and they're doing numbers, and the Black people are supporting, and I really love to see this rise in us stepping into the media space.
Yeah.
But I do think eventually, with all good things, even if you drink too much water, you would die. That's how I feel.
Insane.
It's good, but I feel like
shout out to the facts.
Come on now. I feel like to a certain extent it's getting a bit concentrated.
Yeah.
And not in the best ways. Like now we're seeing a lot of celebrities that are music artists. Not everybody that's an artist got a mic. And it's like, we need you to be on the mic in the booth.
Get in the booth.
Not on the podcast.
Yeah.
Because now I feel like the flip side to that is I feel like we have lost the art of journalism. We have lost the art of journalism. And I get that it's your favorite celebrity and you want to hear more from them. Yeah. You want to hear them interact with. But what I see a lot of times when it's celebrities interviewing celebrities, they got a lot of inside things, or they put themselves inside the stories. And I'm like, I'm not here to hear another interview. Exactly. You give an interview and talk about yourself I'm here to see what this person has to say. Yeah. This is the guest. And that's what I see a lot of times with celebrities that are in this journalism space or podcast space. They add themselves into the story. And I'm like, I'm not here for that. Yeah. So that's what I would say is the contradiction to that, or the flip side. But I do love that we stepping up.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I'm so glad you touched on that, because I've seen that shift happen real time. And it's so weird because I remember being in, middle school, high school, watching journalists be at the forefront, even at like red carpet events. Now they will use a TikToker, and that's no shade to TikTokers, because if I was given the opportunity, baby, I would get the mic. Okay, but I also do have, a journalism background. Just speaking on the facts, no shade, no tea. Yeah. But what I see a lot of the times is they will just grab a celebrity to do the red carpet events or whatever, and it's like, y'all not even asking no questions. Girl, you look so good. All right, bye. I be like, damn, they got a project coming up you didn't ask about. Dig deeper. Where are the follow-ups? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I love the space that we're in with all of these more casual conversations, like the Shannon Sharps of the world. Yeah. Is great and it's entertaining, and we need that to where it's like they, people can just feel comfortable to just chit chat, because Kat was just chit chatting. Oh, yes. But we also on the flip side need the journalists to get the hard hitting questions, because when Gail did that interview with R. Kelly, it shook the motherfucking tables.
He was fighting for his fucking life.
Hello, that was needed. Like that was real journalism, and like I'm missing that element too. So I want us to just kind of bring that. I don't want it to like stop what we're doing. I just want us to bring the Black journalists up a little bit, because there's Black journalists doing the damn thing. But what I see is they're really popping off in the sports space. I'm not really in the sports space, but I see a lot of Black journalists popping off in that area. Right. So I think it's time.
Yeah. You got to be more than a journalist. Yeah, you have to be a very beautiful woman.
Yeah, unfortunately, when it comes to women,
and you working in sports
Yeah.
media or whatever, that's what I see. I don't
Yeah.
see nobody
Yeah.
else.
That's
You gotta
a
be
thing.
conventionally attractive.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You need to be that ugly nigga interviewing all of the finest grass cutting fools in Atlanta. Somebody gonna watch that.
Yeah.
We need that
Yeah.
person.
We do.
We need
Yeah.
the finest beanie
Yeah.
makers.
Yeah.
Make you a podcast,
Yeah.
bro. There's a space for you. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. I'm not saying that
No,
everybody
that's
voice
facts.
has
I
an
agree.
opinion, but
That's facts.
like you said, what is the intent? If your intent is just to go viral, it brings in the conversation. How much is the stream worth?
Mm.
Are you doing this, and are you selling your soul for clicks?
And then what's the end
Yeah,
goal?
like, why?
for the bread?
Yeah.
Is it just for the
For
bread?
who? Yeah.
Just go to work, bro. In my opinion.
Hello.
But there's more things that you can do.
Yeah.
That's why they have these things, and podcasts make money.
There's
Honestly,
so
they
many
do.
things.
So,
And I want to
Very
touch on
lucrative.
that of
Yeah.
there's so many things to do because a lot of people, including myself, want to be on camera.
yeah.
However, behind the camera, there's 10 times more opportunity. Like
Yeah.
people don't talk about that aspect. Like being on camera is great. It's fun. It's the popular thing to do.
Right.
I love it. Everybody loves it. But this shit would not go. You would not have a movie. You would not have the podcast and big ass podcast you have without the producers, without the people who's doing that work. And whenever you look at a movie credit, baby, them lists is long.
It's a lot of names.
And 90% of that shit is not on camera. So I think that our people, because I really only care about our people. So I'm speaking as well. I think that we need to just like explore all of the options for every industry. Like you don't always have to do the most popular thing that it is within whatever industry. Like there's so many different roles that you are probably better at. You know,
Instead of getting in front of the camera, maybe you need to
get behind the camera. Learn how to edit.
I agree. I agree. You
Yeah.
have to do some other things. Try something different.
Yeah.
Produce it.
Yeah.
Maybe do the editing. I don't know. There's other roles.
There's
you
so
can
much.
do.
Yeah, so much
You
stuff.
don't have to be in front of the camera. Just because your light is going to be dimmed a little bit, that doesn't mean that the project could be even better without you. In front of the
Exactly.
camera.
You gotta
never
know where you fit in and know what your
Yeah.
strength is
Yeah.
and your weakness.
Right.
Yeah.
Because y'all putting your weakness in the forefront.
Don't.
Don't.
They don't know that though. Like,
And
when
now I
they
know,
doing it.
and this is me telling you,
Yeah, consider it.
consider it.
But you know, we talked about a little scaring the hoes, scaring the woes. You know what I'm saying? So y'all take notes. Ladies, don't scare the homies, your own friends that you came with. You know,
Never
taking
that.
notes.
Yeah.
And I think we talked on some good points as far as everybody now having a voice. Black culture now step into the forefront of media, and I think it is a double-edged sword, but shit, it's only one way to get to the top, and it's the fucking try. So
Hello, keep on trying, baby. I may not like it, but somebody will.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Leave us some feedback. Shit, let us know. Should we put the mics down? I don't think that we need to, but it's more analytics. So just let the people know.
Let us
what you think.
Absolutely. Make sure y'all following us on 2 Funny for Free as well. And we'll see y'all next
See you next time.
time.
Ciao.
Appreciate it.